Okay, so we're back. Yeah. Just want to check that. I know another trick I used to do when CDs were popular, and I was working at a sports bar restaurant. Me and a friend went and filled a sink full of cold water, and we threw our CDs in to clean them. So there's a lot of truth in this. Like, if you can do that to plastic, but you wouldn't want to do it to boiling water, but you can throw video game CDs in water. I just fixed an NHL 16 game because my favorite team, the Peterborough Petes of the Ontario Hockey League, are out, and due to the coronavirus, it's sad, these young aspiring hockey players, and were very talented this year. They had 25 goals in 3 games in their last 3 games. I had the privilege of going to the hockey game against Mississauga Steelheads of Mississauga, Ontario, in Peterborough, and they won 5-1. They beat Hamilton 8-0, and they got Arthur Kaliev. He's a 45 goal scorer, and I don't know how they kept him off the score sheet, but they just had amazing defense. Not only that, they had probably a very solid offense, starting with Robertson, Gallant, and Dragic. It's that team. I thought, yeah, we're gonna win this cup. And I was at work when the Sudbury Wolves arrived in town, and they were doing quite well too because they got Quentin Byfield and company. And then I heard that OHL canceled it because of this coronavirus. I was like, oh. I felt like Peter Griffin when he hits the step, just ow. It's like, in Peterborough, we haven't had the Memorial Cup in 43 years. There's towns that have never had it. My heart goes out to any Sudbury Wolf fan that's watching this because they've never had a Memorial Cup. Let's just be honest. They're heartbroken, even worse than us. At least we can reminisce and say, Bobby Atwell scored that goal back in 1979, made my day. Yeah. I've met some of the players. Terry Bover. I haven't met Atwell. When Mark Reeds was living, I met him. Really great Mark Reeds. Trying to think, who else did I meet? I have met a few others. There's so many Petes I've met over the years. And really good people. My buddy, his mom, used to go out with Larry Murphy. Do I have a picture of Larry Murphy? Actually, I do. So, I'll show you. This is after Larry graduated Peterborough and moved on to the NHL. That's a young Larry Murphy. Sort of. Because I have this Memorial Cup picture, and yeah. So yeah, that was the year of Howard Chuck's rookie. I'm just hoping Dale Howard Chuck's alright. Viewers rookie. Wayne Gretzky, he played 3 games in Peterborough. There's a little history for you. The great one. Yeah, 3 games, 3 assists. His father even came to Peterborough. I met his father actually once, and Keith Gretzky, Brent Gretzky, yeah. And what's his father's name? Wayne's father's. Oh, it's in my book. Mr. Gretzky. Oh, Gretzky. I see. I know his brother's names. Walter. And that's how Wayne got. Wayne. Wayne Douglas Gretzky. Cool name. I remember it wasn't cool when he came to Habs Arena, to the Montreal Forum back in the day. Um, I don't think a lot of players he was welcome in too many arenas for that fact. He was a very talented player. The Spectrum, he scored 7 goals in one game. It's just mind-boggling how talented that kid was. That's why he came to Peterborough. He was 14 years old, but he was out playing the guys in Brantford, and because his talent level was above that, it was just that good. He could play with the OHA Junior A players, and he had 3 assists. He may not have had a goal, but still. And when Sault Ste. Marie drafted him, I talked to Craig Hartsburg, and he said that the only thing he regrets is that they never put him out in forward, or they would have won the Memorial Cup. Because they had the team to win it. They just didn't know how good Gretzky would be if he was on forward. So a few hockey facts there. I love hockey. I love collecting cards. Show you more of my collection here. I am gonna get some of these rookies graded. I should, but during this quarantine, you can't. That's what my project this year. I finished out my collection. I'm happy it's all over with because it costs a ton of freaking money to buy these old sets, like these old school brawlers. You know, they're a lot of money, and to get the proper shipping on them. I have another Brett Hall rookie card. It's going to Hamilton. I'm hoping it gets to Darcy soon. I think the mail's kind of shut down because of this quarantine stuff. And if it's smaller package, that's what's happened. But you never know. I think it'll get there. I'm hoping it does. I made good money on it. There's Shanahan's, Turgeon, Wendell Clark for you Leaf fans. There's another. Oh yeah, I moved that one. But, yeah, I like Clark myself too. I was a Habs fan, but still, you really have to appreciate what he does. He's a real carry out, grind him out style player. He ain't afraid to go where other players are a little scared, and he was like Toronto's best version of Scott Stevens, except he could really score. But then Scotty could score too. Yeah. So yeah, Wendell's like a jack of all trades, and yeah, that's what I liked about his style play. There's Guy Lafleur. I can just barely remember when he played with the Rangers, but my dad remembers when he played with the Canadiens. He even had his own disco record out back in the day. I'll show you a younger picture of Guy. This is when he was like a child in Junior A. So, yeah, there's Guy Lafleur. I actually knew people I bought hockey cards from. They got signatures done by Guy, and he smoked 2 packs of cigarettes before a game. You know, he had a heavy smoking habit. You know, good quality person, good down home guy. He'd play hockey. Oh my gosh, he just went through for a quadruple bypass. So yeah, that was back in the fall. So yeah, these players, they aren't getting younger. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You know. And, that's why I'm trying to eat healthier. I used to be a smoker myself. It's not a healthy habit. And if you can quit, please try it. My trick, I put the cigarettes on the shelf, and then I keep going for a water or something else, and then I got into junk food. As you can see, got a little pudge on me, and that's the problem. When you quit smoking, you'll probably end up eating junk food or something. I know my dad's friend, who lived down the road from us, when he quit smoking, because his wife begged him to, because she loved him, and he he got into the chiclets. I should have got doing that, chewing gum, but then and you gotta make sure you're brushing your teeth. But then there's sugarless gum. But then it depends on your job. Like some people, the stress levels of their job, they can't help it. You try telling a person that smokes that don't smoke. Well, it doesn't go over well with them, and like it's difficult. It is. It's but there's a lot of great people out there, and it's just scary, but yeah, man, this 2 minutes and 50 seconds feels like 2 hours. Yeah, but yeah, still looking the same. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I was actually going to join the YMCA this year, and I had the $700 ready, and then quarantine happened. I spent some on groceries. I finally got the rookie card I wanted, but I didn't spend a lot on it. Probably spent more on shipping than anything, and eBay fees to get it. Yeah. So. And there's the complete sets of the 80s, some of the 90s. No, those are mostly. Yeah, there's 90s and 2000s, late 2000s. I felt bad. My friend, he just started a shop in Peterborough, Roscoe's Hockey Cards, and it's going to be tough for them to get back on their feet. It's difficult. It was just by luck a guy came in and he bought a ton of stuff, autographs. It was close to $2,000, I think, and he just came right back with the cash. They were right there on the table. Came from the bank. But makes him happy. That's what matters. So, yeah. But then it depends on how many players in, on the value of the autographs. Like there's some out there that are worth getting because some will only sign for certain companies. That just upgrades the value. But then there's the cards you want to stay away from is early 90s upper decks. And I hate saying that because they're too common. So if you think you got a rookie card that's valuable, 90s, yeah, you might, unless it's signed or it's been graded. But then there's probably 10 or 15 or 20 out there that's graded, or try around 2,000 or more. It's autographed by the player, and they're a really good player, great stats in their days. Yeah, that's where value goes up. But, yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Okay. Just gonna throw everything in here. Get all this done. Okay. It's almost. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, and how I knew the system's pin set was going. I put in a game that was cleaned, and I went to test it, and I got up to like the 4th level, 3rd or 4th level. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and it just stopped right there. I knew it. It's a pin. Yeah. Reconnection's pretty much the same. It's just, it's almost like sliding on to putting your Nintendo cart in. If you think about it, you just gotta make sure you got the right side up. You just gotta have this guy on. So, and make sure you got all your screws here. And we'll start putting all this stuff back together. And as soon as this, well, we can't do it as soon as possible. Dang, the cart's right there. Good, good. It's gonna take a bit. Those minutes are crawling down slowly. Yeah. Okay. We just whiled away through our 15 minutes. I'm going to show you in this